Being a martyr does not spare you or anybody else from being exploited by capitalism. It just means you can feel morally superior about it. It doesn't end capitalism. It does nothing to move us forward. I receive comments like this all the time because I'm a class researcher, and I made a video yesterday about how a lot of people from working class backgrounds struggle with delegation because it feels exploitative. And I received this comment about how everything's exploitative under capitalism. Cool, what does that do for you? How's that going? The whole point of the video was you have to learn how to delegate. Otherwise, you pull up the ladder behind you. And here's my problem with a lot of self-professed modern Marxists is when people assume capitalism is the origin of all evil, like there were great systems before. And I openly have and will continue to critique capitalism. But I'm not under the illusion that it's the origin of all evil. Because delegation is just part of working on a team. It's part of mentorship. A lot older than 250 years. And what does telling people that no matter what they do, they're exploiting people do? What it does is it burns you out. I feel this as someone who was raised as an older sister in an American Catholic family. Because American Catholics, and yes, my mom was a convert, if you know, you know. We take that guilt to a whole new level. And we can make martyrs of ourselves instead of actually making things better and doing what is within our realm of control. So, as I told you in my video about delegating, this is part of my coaching program because it is such a phenomenon, such a consistent phenomenon, and I find among people who experience class mobility. So, my coaching program has 6 modules, and each module has 2 videos, 2 coaching sessions with me, and a bunch of worksheets. And one of the worksheets in the one on delegating is this, the martyr check. You go through distinguishing between being genuinely helpful and being a martyr. And if you recognize martyrdom patterns in yourself, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. It means you learned to survive in difficult circumstances. Martyrdom served a purpose. It kept you safe, but what helped you survive then is now holding you back, and it's hurting others too. Then I ask them these questions, and they do this privately. We're welcome to talk about it in our sessions, but I want them to be honest with themselves. What are signs of a martyr? I complain about how much work I have, but I refuse help when offered. Again, a lot of older sisters, we struggle with that, don't we? I work nights and weekends, and I make sure people know it. I say I'm fine, but I'm resentful. I keep a mental list of all the times I've helped others. I expect people to notice how hard I'm working. I feel secretly superior because I work harder than everyone else. I get defensive when someone suggests I delegate. I say nobody else cares as much as I do. I think if I don't do it, it won't get done right. I need to feel needed. I'm trying to work this green screen here. I feel threatened when someone else could do my work. I feel pride in being the only one who knows how. I rescue people instead of teaching them. I say yes to everything and then complain about being overwhelmed. I expect reciprocity that I never asked for. I feel like a victim of my own hard work. That resonates. You're not a bad person. Not only is this coping, several of these will actively keep you from being promoted. If you are the only one who knows how to do something, why would they promote you? If you are so burned out, you have no bandwidth to do anything else and enjoy your life, what are you doing? If you don't have a team and a community of support, you're probably fucking miserable, as well as going to struggle to build allies in the workplace. These things matter, not just for work happiness, but for life happiness. And I'm not blaming you if you have this. I could make this checklist because I've lived it. I understand, and I'm very glad you're aware of systemic issues. And you might be in analysis paralysis in your martyrdom. And we need people who understand the systems, how they're harmful, getting into more positions of power. If any of this resonates, you can go to my website and take a 2-minute quiz to see which resources I recommend and which unwritten rules you're struggling with. Some of the resources are free, some are paid. It's really up to you and what you need.